a lot. I'm just now speaking on just the radio guy here.
Right.
And I'm not talking to you specifically, but a lot of people, they want that Connecticut love. Okay, I get it, and I do understand. But not everybody could get played on the radio.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
So let's get you played in the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look at Atlanta, strip club anthems become popular in the clubs first, and then the radio hears about it,
right.
and then the radio grabs the song and say, we got to start playing this on the station.
Right.
So I don't know. It's one of those things where I wish I can play everybody's record,
right.
but the time slot that I'm on, 5 o'clock, is made for the big records.
Right.
And when I say the big records, the records is national.
Yeah, but I'm not putting you in the hot seat when I ask that question
Right.
and say why I can't see I'm saying, like, in general, it's not just, what about they do that though on 93.7 late night. There's some sort of.
So I'm gonna tell you. So DJ Michi has a show on Friday nights. Where he does a whole hour of unsigned artists.
So what does it take to get on that?
Reach out to DJ Michi.
Okay.
So I'm not putting him under the bus.
No, yeah, but that's it. He can explain it.
Or flooding his email.
Right.
But that's
how you start.
That's how you start. So
right.
it trickles down. You get that traction. You get them streets behind you.
Right.
Next thing you know, you being played at 9 o'clock with Billy Bush, with Kid Fresh, and then 5 o'clock with me. Then the morning show with Buck and Reg.
Right.
So it trickles down, but it has to start somewhere. So I've seen artists complain, "Oh, I don't want to be played. Nobody's listening." How do you know?
I've had my music played on that hour.
You don't even know.
Years ago.
You don't know who's listening, and who's traveling through Connecticut.
Right, and I've heard people tell me they heard it. So
you need to make sure you're listening. Your team's listening. Your video recording being played on the radio. Repost it. Everybody repost it. That's how you start a movement. Absolutely. You start something.
Right.
And that's a free movement. You ain't even got to pay for that.
So you said, let's bring it back to you asking me if I had people reaching out to 500 DJs. So that's what you're pretty much telling me as a Connecticut artist. That's somewhere to start.
Well,
get your music played.
Well, build a network of DJs. Get the DJs underneath.
I love DJs. That's right. I know a lot of
DJs.
DJs.
You know probably 50
that
DJs.
have my music too.
You know probably 50 DJs in the Connecticut area.
Right. There's probably so many more.
From radio, from the town you live in, from the next town, the next couple of towns. But it's bigger than it's bigger than these towns.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? New Haven, it's Springfield,
right?
It's down further down New York,
right?
Jersey, you got to
start tri-state at least, right?
You got to get this you got to get a network of DJs. You got people around you that will help you,
right?
But you have to build that email list up,
right?
When you drop a song,
I hope y'all listening.
You email it to all the DJs. If you got 7 DJs on your database, they ain't gonna get played.
Right.
You ain't gonna get enough spins.
I hope you. I'm listening. I'm saying, I'm taking this too.
I don't have it. But I'm thinking the way this business is like the mixtape game. When we were making mixtapes, we had to hit up all our distributors and made sure that they had the new mixtape.
Right.
So we UPS'd everybody, sent it through post office, FedEx.
Right.
And we made sure everybody got it at the same time. We emailed, we called. Wasn't no texting back then. This is 90s.
Right.
This is 90s. There wasn't no texting. We called, we made sure they had the mixtape. And it's the same way with you being an artist.
Right. No, absolutely.
So,
absolutely. The grind is still the same.
The grind is still the same. The grind seems like it's going revolving in circles again.
Right.
The grind doesn't stop. Mm-hmm. And know who your program director is in your area. Shout out to DJ Buck. I just gave another gem. But
DJ Buck.
You go to New York, you got to find out who the program directors are, who's the person you got to talk to. You go to Providence, you go to Boston, you got to find out who these people are to get them the records. Besides the DJs, find out who the program director is. Do you have management? Is your management working for you? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are they doing what they said they was going to do at the interview table?
Right.
If they're not doing it, then you don't need them.
Right, absolutely.
Find somebody else that's going to do the job.
Okay.
So,
well, that's...
And again, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking.
Right, in general. It's still advice and jewels that I need to hear. That's for sure. So, you think all artists, well, not all artists, but if you're very serious about your craft and you're trying to do exactly what the advice you're giving us, should we have personal DJs that travel with us?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I want everything. You got to, because if they're gonna bring that.
But what if there's certain places where I've brought a DJ and they kind of gave them trouble with letting my DJ like take over for me before. That's happened to me before.
I get it. I know. But now you got management. That's where your management comes in.
Okay.
So your management gotta set this precedent up front.
Okay.
Like, listen,
we're bringing our own.
We
DJ.
have our DJ.
Right.
We have our own laptop. Okay. We even have our own.
We got our
turntables. We got our own stuff.
Oh, okay.
But and then the DJ is gonna bring the best out of you.
That's what I'm saying. I always thought, like I said, back then, I tried to learn the game.
Right,
so
right.
I was always thinking, that was a dope idea to have your own DJ because they know everything about you. Like, they done did this record with you so many times. They know when you might be out of breath a little.
Right.
Do this, talk.
And they're going to ad-lib
for you,
so,
right.
And at the end of the day, you're not going to trust your, not career, but your performance that night with a total stranger.
Right.
So you're going to want somebody that's on your team, that traveled with you to get there, that know everything, like you said. They know when you're going to breathe heavy. They're going to know when you...
Right, and that's what I love, right?
Know?
I love stuff like that.
So definitely travel with a DJ.
Okay, that's good advice. I love that as well. So, all right. So, as far as DJing goes, right, we're talking to. I have one more question about DJing because these are important questions to me. Like, Absolutely. This is stuff that I always wanted to know anyway. Like,
but it's also somebody out there that knows somebody
that might want that answer.
That raps, that does R&B, that does Afro beats, that does reggaeton.
Right.
That they're in the same boat.
Right.
It's just a different genre.
Right. Absolutely. So you think that as far as the new DJs now that are on computers and playing songs, I've heard older DJs say if they're not scratching, it's lazy.
So, I'm on computers.
Which scratching is fire, by the way.
Right. I'm on computers. But I come from that vinyl era, so I learned the transition.
That's why I asked you.
So
That's why
I was just talking to somebody last week, and they told me, they said, Craig, they remember me being the first DJ in Connecticut to bring out the Serato. So that's the soft. Serato is what we play on now. We play off the laptop. It's connected to a program called Serato or Serato, however you want to call it.
Okay.
And it, so we don't have to bring vinyl.
Okay.
So basically, that's what it is. So somebody told me.
So it is a lazy form of DJing.
It's not a lazy form, but who, like Jazzy Jeff just said, who wants to carry 6-7 crates of records every night, messing up your back?
They made it easy.
Messing up the shocks on your car, your pretty car. But but you're playing the same records.
Yeah.
But now you have a faster accessibility to it. Right?
I feel like now that might be a reason why the records get switched so fast too. Because it's so easy to they're right there.
Right.
Sometimes to the DJ, shout out to all the DJs, I love y'all. But sometimes it be my song,
right? I know.
And y'all be cutting it off, and I be stressed out. I just want y'all to know that. Just for the record.
Sometimes DJs just play the best part.
I be in the middle of the floor screaming the song, and y'all switch to the next one, and I be like, "What the?"
I know. That DJs, y'all got to get it together. We all do. All of us got to get it together.
We do.
We all victims of that.
So what advice do you have for any up and coming DJs or artists, just for the future,
Well, artists,
anything.
Artists just keep hustling, keep grinding. It's gonna work. But you got to figure out what didn't work last year. Let's try something new this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? I salute some DJ. I salute some rappers, right? Because every time I pop up on my Facebook or my Instagram, I might see my man Smooth Haynes with a new freestyle.
Right.
I see Annoyed with a new freestyle. Just out of the woodworks. Where is this coming from? Are you working on a project? No, I just felt like spitting today.
Right.
So
that's me. That's what I do.
These are these hustles that you got to do because everything is going viral these days. You got people around you that can share it.
You never know. What will go viral?
Who's watching?
Right.
Just keep grinding. That's it. You got to grind. You never know. Somebody like a DJ Buck, who's the program director of the station, or Big Man, tell him why you're mad. He might hear it and be like, yo, I like this.
Right.
I want to play it on my show.
Right.
So you never know. You never know. Somebody from New York might be listening.
Exactly.
You gotta use it.
That's always
the internet is free. Use it.
That's the advice. The internet is free.
My God.
Use it. Simple.
And to the DJs, just know the music. Learn. If you know, this song is what's playing in 24, but learn about where it came from in 2017. Learn who made it, who produced it. from when this first came out in 2004. You know, just learn the music, like, because ain't nothing like playing a song and then going to the original and like, oh, that was my mama's song, and then go back to the song.
Right, it's not. You're right.
You just got to be creative with what you do, and just learn everything about music, like the beats and everything, and just where it came from, the samples, and you know, and that's one thing I love to do.
Samples.
Yeah,
That's
I love it. I love it.
That's dope. I love it too. I love just music in general. So. Yeah. All right, so we can move on from that. So, all right, so how do you know what to play and when to play it when you're in a club? This is specifically just for you.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when it comes to that, it's not about what I like,
right?
Not what I want to play. I watch the crowd.
Okay.
I watch the crowd, so you know, I analyze. I'm good at that. I see a lot of ladies in the building. We're gonna play some R&B.
Right.
We're gonna play some Afro beats now. Afro beats is a very popular genre right now.
Right.
We're gonna play some reggae. Depends where we at. You know, if we're in the Connecticut area,
right,
and I know they like reggae, we're gonna play some reggae.
Right.
So I watch the crowd, and then we move it from there.
Wow, that's dope.
You just gotta just know when to get out of it, to go to the next thing,
See, for an artist, like, it's different for us. Like, when we go on stage, it's like, we try to read the crowd, but it comes to a point where, I don't know, when whoever see me perform, I'm aggressive as fuck.
Right.
Excuse my language, but I'm super aggressive. So even if you're not paying attention, I'm going to make you pay attention.
Absolutely.
But for the most part, there are people who just stand on the stage and just rap back and forth and expect people to, you know, I guess, pick up the vibe or whatever the case is, but it's just like you got to demand that shit.
Yeah. I remember Jay-Z, when Jay-Z came out. Jay-Z used to stand in front of the microphone and just rap. He didn't move around. Now he's, you know, I'm not saying he's moving around like he's Chris Brown or something.
Right. No, I know what you're saying.
But he utilized the left side of the stage, the right side of the stage, the middle of the stage. He talked to this person. If you up top, he talked to you.
Now he has an actual interaction.
Right. And then you put the glitz and the glamour. You got a band. You got a DJ. All that combined is
right.
Now you got a good, decent hip hop show. I mean, I've seen him perform 10 times from New York to Connecticut to Massachusetts. And I watched him, and in the very beginning, I was like, yo, he just stands there. Fabulous did the same thing.
Oh, wow.
Fab would stand there, just rap. All right, 2 hours, is it over yet?
No.
I'm on song 42. How much more I got to go?
That is not cool.
You know,
we love the music, but we need something.
Right, yeah.
Right, so I definitely
But I love what they doing, and I just, you know.
I love it too.
I love music.
Do you know, I was telling, well, I guess we could talk about that then, but I would like to know your top 5 artists. Like who, whether it's R&B, I mean, just group them all into one if you want, or if you want to.
So first 2 is Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's 1 and 2 or 1 and 1A.
Right. But, we'll do 1 and 1A.
Right. So it's just that living in New York, growing up in New York, those are like, you know, the artists that kept my dance floors crowded.
Right.
You know.
And that means a lot.
Right. Biggie, just the whole Bad Boy, Rockefeller, Rough Riders, Dipset, Movement. Those kept my dance floors packed for years and years and years.
I believe it.
You know,
I loved all of that whole era.
Right. G-Unit, of course.
Oh, the whole era. I love it.
They kept my dance floors going. Then, you know, people that like Fabulous who got solo music, and, you know, other artists that's like Mob Deep, of course.
Okay.
They kept my dance floors going.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Absolutely, it's my guy.
I love Mob Deep. I'm telling you, those is probably like the first.
Yeah, Mob's last performance was in Hartford, and I DJ'd for Mob Deep because their DJ didn't show up. So, and then when Prodigy finally passed, when he passed away, that definitely hit home. Yeah.
It did for all of us, for the whole hip hop.
And it was like a couple of weeks right after
community.
They left Connecticut.
Wow.
Yes, I remember that day.
Terrible. I can't even handle that. So, what about DJs? You have top 5 DJs?
So let's go. I got like 50.
They listening. They want to hear what you got to say.
I got like 55 DJs.
No, I bet.
But you know.
But we talking right at the top.
I became a party rocker because of people like Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex. If you remember the tunnel, Flex used to have the tunnel jumping.
Right, you had to be there.
Like DJ SNS, that was my brother. As we came in this game together. Now it's like he's not a new guy, but he's new on the scene, and his name is Mel Starr. Amazing DJ, amazing.
Okay.
Jazzy Jeff, like legendary. Biz Markie is one of my mentors. He taught me so much about music,
He's
about reggae. Too. Me and him would just sit for hours and hours and just talk music. And I mean, I'm gonna give you a quick story real quick, right? So me, SNS, and Ron G, 3 of us at Howard Homecoming. Biggie's performing, right? Biggie's performing. Biggie's performing.
Like, do you hear what you're saying to me right now?
Listen to me. Pay attention to me. Everybody. Biggie's performing that night, Howard Homecoming. So you know in Howard Homecoming, that's Washington, D.C. So you're going to get Carolinas, D.C., Maryland, Philly, Jersey, New York, heavy New York, because it's just Howard University.
I'm still stuck on Biggie is performing.
Okay, stop talking. Okay. Stop talking so much.
Okay.
All right, listen. So now, Biggie's performing. I'm DJing, SNS is DJing, Ron G is DJing. We go up there, do our New York shit. Can I curse?
Yes, I've been wanting to curse. I'm so happy you fucking just said that shit. What the fuck wrong with you? Pissed right now. I've been not fucking cursing this whole show. He talking about could we fucking curse? I've been waiting to fucking curse up here.
Watch your mouth. Somebody might be watching at home. Come on.
Okay,
with the kids,
love you guys.
Kids.
Back to normal.
Yeah. So Howard Homecoming, 5,000 people in a big ballroom. Biggie's performing at night. I played first. Ron G played second. SNS played third. Right? Biz Markie played after that. Biz Markie gets up there. We in there. I'm playing heavy reggae. S is playing this music. Ron G's playing his music. Biz Markie gets on the mic, stops the music, and says, "Give it up for them. Give it up for them. Gave us our love. Showed us our love." But he was kind of like playing us in a simple. Let's listen to the story. He's kind of like playing us. They showed them that love. They did good. They did good. They played everything. Basically saying, we left him with nothing.
Oh,
that's what he was trying to say.
I've heard that from DJs before too.
But then he said they played everything. Give it up for them. Now you know Biz Markie, rest in peace, very funny guy.
Hilarious.
Right? So he goes up there and says, they played everything, but they didn't play this. He came back with go-go music. So if you ever been to DC, if you know what go-go music is,
can't wait to go. By the way,
listen. The place went bananas. The New Yorkers that were just showing us love is going crazy for Biz Markie.
Yeah.
And that was a reality check.
He did his homework.
But if you know, Biz lived in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
So he knew everything.
He knew what they wanted,
so we didn't go out there playing go-go. That wasn't our thing.
Right.
We knew how to play it. We played it when we had to, but we didn't go out there playing it because we played more for the New York crowd.
Right.
So I was there playing reggae. So a lot of the West Indians out there, I took care of them. S played the hip hop. Ron played the R&B. Did some blends. Biz came back with the go-go and came back an hour later and played everything we just played and destroyed the place. Like I'm sitting in the corner like this, taking notes.
That's crazy.
And then Biggie performed, and that's what Howard Homecoming was
about. He said
it
again, y'all. Biggie performed. Like, do y'all see who's sitting next to me?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Y'all understand what I'm talking about now? Why I had to have him up here. He said Biggie performed.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get to see Biggie perform because, without telling my age, I was too young to go, okay? But I should have been. I wish I could have because I still loved Biggie no matter what.
Right.
Wow, that's amazing. You've done a lot.
Yeah.
Amazing thing.
I've been blessed. I've been blessed to still do what I love to do.
Right, you're still doing that.
Yeah, still.
So you met Jay-Z? You met Beyonce before?
I met Destiny's Child when they came to Connecticut.
So pretty much, what year? Okay,
so I got a drop from Beyonce and I got a drop from Jay-Z.
Listen, if I ever meet Beyonce, I'm passing out. Just make sure she knows that I love her.
Okay.
Like a lot. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
So whoever sees her first, I'll tell her.
Please.
All right.
Tell her when she sees you. If she passed out, you don't even gotta call the ambulance. I'll get up in a minute. Just record everything. I want to see what happened.
Right.
At the end of the day. So, anyways, other than DJing, we spent most of our time on DJing, which I appreciate because you had so much to tell and so much to talk about because that's like your main event.
Absolutely.
But you also have two other
2 other what?
Maybe more. You probably have more, but 2 other businesses that I want to talk about right now.
So let me tell you the businesses real quick.
Please.
Top Floor Light and Sound, which is the sound company. I do a lot of private events, so weddings.
I see, and you have the what do you call it?
The 360.
Yeah,
so
the 360.
That's Top Floor.
What is that robot you had? What is that?
Chill.
I seen it.
Stay off my page, man.
I seen that. What is that? I said, this is kind of dope.
So I do again the transition of not DJing in a club every night. I used to do 5 nights a week, right? So if all the Connecticut people, Massachusetts people, if you remember the clubs I DJ'd at, it was a 5-night tour every week for years. Room 960 was on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Club NB was on a Thursday.
Oh, NB.
Club Blue was on Friday.
Blue was my favorite.
290 was
of
on
all of them.
290 was on Saturday in Plainville.
Blue was with 3 floors, right? That was Blue?
Yeah, Blue was 3
that
floors.
was my favorite. They had a DJ on the roof.
And then Sunday was Club
fire.
Zone in Springfield.
Yeah, that was fire.
So in between all those, it was like a tour. Every weekend we was outside early. This was early, right? Yeah, somebody give us some more drinks.
I can't. Scratchy.
Give us some more drinks. Because the truth is starting to come out now.
Is crazy.
The
I'm over
truth
here
is
trying to
coming
get
out.
somebody's freaking attention, and he's like, yeah.
The truth is starting to come out with
I need
whatever
a
she's
little
drinking. Give us
bit
some
more.
more.
Just a little bit more.
Right. So, just the whole that's part of that grind.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Show it to the team, and she made that.
I made apple sangria. I made it. It's my recipe, guys. I made up the recipe. Don't let Toya Top Floor tell you any different.
Yeah.
This is my recipe.
And it can be sold. Everything can be sold.
It can't be sold, though. I ain't doing that. I'm not getting sued for nothing. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, all right. So we got the Top Floor photo booth. That's the 360. That's the mirror booth. So when I do private events, I provide that service.
Right.
Besides DJing, we have the lighting, we have sound, and now we got into the dance floor. So the LED dance floor, which I don't know.
So you're not going to tell me about the robot?
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
One business at a time.
Okay.
So, but it's all connected under the Top Floor umbrella.
Okay,
You
so
understand?
exactly. So that, all right. So wait a minute.
I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
It's the sangria talking. You see?
It is. Let me shut up.
So so when I do a private event, right? So instead of say somebody wants a sweet 16 for their child.
Mm-hmm.
So now you want me as the DJ. So now I provide lights. So now I got the place looking nice, right?
Right.
So now I'm gonna offer you the photo booth. So now instead of dealing with another company, you deal with me directly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, and now I'm gonna offer you the dance floor. So instead of dealing with a company, you deal with one person, which is me. So you cut one check to the company.
Right.
And we knock it out. So now I've added the LED robot, which I'll bring that to the private events.
I seen it, y'all.
Right.
I might be scared of that thing though. I'd be scared of shit like that.
Nah,
Like big
it's fun,
shit
it's
that
fun,
looks
it's
all
fun.
that shit.
So I have two. So I have
Like if I seen a transformer, I'm
right.
scared of
so
that.
I have
motherfucker.
the one that you probably saw, which is the orange. Well, he's orange, and it's like the normal height.
Oh,
But
is
then
he just standing on
he's
top of the thing?
Right, but he's not on stilts. But then I have another one, which is almost 8 feet tall.
On stilts.
That's the one that looks
See,
like.
don't bring him to my party.
Yeah, that looks like Voltron.
I'm gonna run out of there.
But it's not about you. You stay to the side. It's for the kids.
I'm running out
the
of
kids
there.
love it. He's interacting with the people. He's dancing with the people. And
You can't even bring Barney to a kid for me. Remember Barney? I used to be scared of him. You can't. What? Don't bring no big bird or nothing
but it's
to the
fun.
party.
It's fun.
I'd be scared.
Trust me, you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. So,
Like they got shout out to my cousin Tiffany. She probably gonna check it. She dressed up as Spider-Man for my kid's birthday party.
tip for the team. Tip
You
for
know
the
what I'm
team.
saying? Nah, I like that because he normal height. I don't got time for them big old animals and shit.
Right. So, again, it's all part of the private event department that I'm putting together. So, and again, instead of hiring 8-9 vendors, cutting 8-9 checks, having 8-9 meetings, dealing with 8-9 attitudes,
Right.
16 attitudes, 24
Right.
attitudes, because
You
it's
got
always,
everything
they
in
always
one.
you bring me, a couple of my guys, and we go. We go set up everything. We get there 4 or 5 hours early. We the first ones there, the last ones.
And that's why I think that's really dope about you because we'll talk about that after when you bring that up. But I've watched you physically go and do the work for these businesses that you have. Like
Right.
I've seen you post like I stopped here to do this, stopped here to do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like you're physically doing the work when
Oh,
you can
absolutely.
hire people to go do it for you.
Absolutely, but I just you want it done right. You got to do it. Sometimes you got to do it yourself.
How do you find time though? You're very busy.
I make time. I mean, my first priority is making sure my kids get to school first and foremost.
Right. After
that is me time.
Right. Okay.
So I'll check what on my social media, do what I got to do, and then I do what I just do what I got to do.
Right. It's kind of verbatim. You already kind of know at this point what to do.
The body's already in tune, and I know I have to be on that radio at 5 o'clock every day. So
that's dope.
I squeeze that time in. I make it work, and
hard working.
I'm blessed for that.
Listen, let me tell you something. You're super legendary. I just want you to know that.
I never heard that before. Never heard that before.
Super. If you were a superhero, it would be super legendary. That's what would be your name.
Man,
you feel me?
Let's drink to that.
Let's drink to that.
Let's drink to that water. So
in a minute, he gonna think I'm crazy because he drinking water, and y'all see what I'm drinking.
The truth is coming out. So again, all that's part of the private events. So again, I wanted to get in the private event because I'm good at what I do. I'm a very good entertainer. I don't dance, but I know how to entertain people, and I know how to play the right records.
Make us dance.
Right. So I didn't want to be in the clubs 4, 5, 6 nights a week like I used to. Right. Right. It takes a toll on your body. Knowing your ass got to get up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to bring your kids to school. You in the club till 2. I can't do it.
Don't even go to sleep.
I can't do it. When I was in New York closed at 4.
Oh, yeah, don't go to sleep.
We went to the diner. The sun was coming up. The kids were going to school.
That's what I love about New York, though, because we don't have
that. But you can't do that every night.
Yeah, not
You're going to pass out.
Not every night.
Unless you're going to sleep all day. and fellas, we wake up 4 or 5 in the afternoon. We're still in our boxes. Like, go get a job. Do something. So, again, the next business is what I'm really having a passion for right now, which is the vending machine.
Right. And that's but
before we get to that, we in the pandemic created an app.
Right.
Right. So let's go to the app. So the app is Top Floor Entertainment.
Yes, right? Top Floor Entertainment.
So download the app. It's free. It's on every platform, and it's free. Again.
And listen, guys, really quick. I have a song up there. Put your music up there. His following is crazy. Like, tap into the Top Floor Entertainment app. Tap in. Right. Dead ass. Right. Like, me and Weezy, both two people from my team, me and Weezy, we both have songs on that app. And if y'all know Weezy, y'all know he get it cracking. And if y'all know me, y'all know I do the same thing when it comes to the music. So
during the pandemic, we had to figure out a way to be heard because the clubs were shut down, and I just hate bringing back bad memories of just people's living situations, losing members. I don't want to bring it up again, but I'm gonna make it brief. So people kept always asking me, how do I get your mixtapes? How do I get these mixtapes from the 90s? So I said, it's going to be hard. If you find it, I'll pay you. So, because it's hard. Right. It's hard trying to find a 90s mixtape unless you knew somebody that knew somebody. Yeah. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get on this thing called Twitch, right? So Twitch is a gaming platform, but they made it accessible for the DJs to start DJing for the fans across the country.
I can't wait to tap into Twitch.
Twitch was basically just because gamers have been on it for years, making tons of money. And I say tons, I mean tons. If you're a gamer, get on Twitch. So, but if you like music and you like DJs, get on Twitch also, right? There's other things on there too you can do, but we here for the music.
Right.
I've seen ladies in there, bathtubs, this and stripping and all
that.
That
ain't what it's for.
We ain't here for that.
Right.
We here to give the people the music across the country, and then on top of that, use the Twitch platform to promote the Top Floor Entertainment app. So I would go live off my app and live on Twitch at the same time. So you had 2 ways to see us.
Right.
Right. But Twitch is the interaction with the fans across the country is fun. So if you're a DJ, get on Twitch. If you're a rapper, get on Twitch.
Right.
If you're a music lover, get on Twitch. Because now you can go hear and the reason why we jumped on Twitch because the platforms that we are on right now watching y'all, they kept shutting us down. And y'all know what y'all on right now.
Right.
Right? I'm not gonna say the names because they letting us shine right now.
Right.
You don't hear no music in the background.
Right.
We don't own no rights to none of it, but this talk. We own this big talk. That's
right. We own rights to that. Though.
Right. We own rights to that. So they kept shutting us off. So we wound up finding an avenue on Twitch, and Twitch was showing us DJs love across the country. Again, I used it to promote the app. So in that process of the app being built, I'm talking to the web designers of the app and my website guy, and I was like, well, we need to bring revenue to the Top Floor Entertainment app. Because how are we going to pay for this, right? Because creating an app is not cheap. So it's probably like $6,000, $7,000 to create this app in a pandemic when everything was shut down. Right. So I said, let me build a team. So we got Toya Top Floor.
Shout out Toya Top Floor on the check-in.
Yes.
Big Toya, not the little one. I'm drunk now. That's over. It's over.
I might have to take that drink from her. So we created the app, and we started going live on Twitch. So then we recruited a girl named Victoria Top Floor. She's from Springfield.
Shout out Victoria.
Right. So now it's the three of us, and we on Twitch, just us three. Amazing. So then we started building a fan base from there. People started tapping in, using social media, of course, to promote.
Absolutely.
And then, we started just playing good music, and it just it trickled down. And next thing you know, we got 200-300 people watching us.
So let me just squeeze in while we're still talking about that. How did you get in tune with Toya? Because that's my boo, so I want to know how this happened. Like, we ain't have this. You gotta tell me something.
I think, and I want to shout him out. I don't know if he's still here. Just Moolah.
Okay, shout out Just Moolah on the
if I can remember, I think Just Moolah put us together, and then the connection started.
That's dope. Shout out to Just Moolah.
Right.
That's
Shout out to
dope.
Just Moolah. I think the connection started
Another
that way.
Waterbury artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Home team.
So then when he was, we on Twitch, he's making promos for me on a regular basis. So now I'm playing his promos.
That's dope.
And then it built a friendship, a family here, and people even ask, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Right.
He's posting it. I reposted. Toya reposted. So everybody was helping each other.
Right.
And the day he got my Twitch sounding good.
So it's kind of like you saw her already, like on the heavy promotion, and just was like, who, you know what I mean? Or was it just Moolah? Was it his music? Oh, you just said he reached out to you.
I think if I can recall, we might have to get him here on the show one day.
Right,
or get
to explain
Toya
that
here,
part, right.
Kind of explain it. It's been a couple of
Right,
years,
right.
but at the end of the day, the connection was genuine and it worked out.
I love
it. So it helped build the Twitch up, and now we in Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York. We just trying to build that, following up, but then of course get it worldwide. So now we're getting people that's tapping in from all over the world and watching us. They don't even know. They don't even know who I am.
Right.
But they hear good music, and at the end of the day, if you're a music lover, you're gonna stick around.
I definitely want to tap into Twitch eventually.
So, but we were shut down, and we was on that Twitch 4 or 5 days a week. I'm in my house in my flip flops.
Right.
So I'm chilling.
Working.
But I'm in my crib. I'm in my crib working.
Like, who could really? You got to think about that. We all remember 2020. We all remember what a shutdown that was.
Yeah.
So like, imagine and don't get me wrong. A lot of people I feel like did thrive off of that as far as social media went.
Yep.
But like to sit there and create a whole app.
Right.
And most people were like learning how to do. I learned how to do lashes. Let me tell you that.
Yep.
I learned Supreme lashes. I haven't done them in a long time, but I learned how to do lashes. Like some people did things like that, but you created something that you can use, kind of like. Right. Like it goes with what you already got going on.
It goes hand in hand. So what we had to do was create some revenue because we had to, again, pay for all this stuff.
Right.
So then we decided, it'd be a good idea. Let's put. Because all I'm doing is playing music. I'm not really making no money off of that.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I gave Toya a position. I said, Toya, you're in charge of the marketing and the promotion part of it. But let's build. Oh, shut down. No.
Right.
You got this.
As I thought.
It's day one, and it's muggy outside.
Like, that's why you need a team, y'all.
Yeah, this is the team. We're going to continue this podcast. We started talking to local businesses, small businesses, putting them on the app, promoting them, because they're in the same struggle we in the struggle, right? They're not open. Their business is not rocking. Right. So everybody needed to help everybody. So we got about 40, 50 businesses on the app within a month. Wow. Toya was working. Wow. And the key is for the businesses to come back every month. And that's called residual income. So now we're building the residual income up. Toya's making some money. Victoria's making some money. I'm making some money. The businesses are getting promoted. and the banners are still falling.
Can you get that tape?
Yeah, we got to get the stronger tape.
Right. They got to happen the last 5 minutes of the freaking episode. Could you believe that? I would have been stressed out a long time ago.
So we had to build that up. So then we got the businesses on there. They're loving it because they're getting the promotion. So then we said, let's try another stream of income.
Right.
We put the unsigned artists on there.
Right.
So now the artists is on there. They're getting promoted, and they're getting looked at. People go to the app, they hear them. And then we said, let's put some producers on here.
Right.
So we just try to figure out.
That's crazy.
Put everything on the app. Of course, the more stuff you put on the app, the more usage, and it's going to cost. It keeps building up as a monthly fee.
Right.
But it's cool. It's been working. And then I
feel like it's worth it, honestly.
But then I put the DJs on. I put like 30, 40 DJs on there. Now they're putting their mixes out.
Right.
And I told them, I said, I'm not going to charge you guys, but I need you to promote the app like it was yours.
Right.
You want your fan base to grow. Tell them to find you on the Top Floor Entertainment app. I don't care about your SoundCloud, your Mixcloud, any cloud you got it on. Mention the Top Floor app.
Right.
And that's all I want. I ain't gonna charge you to get on the app.
I definitely have to promote that more because my song Pull Up is definitely on that.
Yeah,
and y'all could definitely tune into the Top Floor Entertainment app. Yeah. Look, let's get it right. Top Floor. We need to talk about, before we end, your vending machine business. Because I would like them to know.
Right.
Hey, speaking of, shout out again, my little bro, Jay Coop. I meant to put him onto that because he has a smoke shop. Yep. And he has been, he has various things going on. That would be dope for you guys to connect as far as vending machines.
And listen, I was a student. I'm here. I could teach anybody and teach them how it is. I mean, we started, shout out to my partner, Tasha. We started in the business, just us two. Right?
Wow.
It was just a talk. She mentioned it, brought it up to me. I was like, nah. I'm very busy. I got too much going on. And then I said, you know what? Let's do it. So we started, got a few vending machines.
Okay.
And didn't know nothing about it. We just started going to the Facebook groups, learning how to run the business, how to do the business, do all the stuff. We had to get insured. We had to get a license in Connecticut and in Massachusetts.
Wow.
And that wasn't easy. So we and now we up to 14 vending machines and a micro market at a TV station in Springfield, Channel 6 News.
That's crazy.
And the micro market is like probably the best investment that we made in a year. Well, not even a year. It hasn't been a year. March makes a year.
Wow.
We've been in the business 1 year in March.
Wow, that is amazing. Like, this man is a jack of all trades, and like, it has been a super pleasure to have you on this podcast today.
So with the vending machines work for themselves. End of the day, all you gotta do is fill it up, give the people the product, and then they're gonna come
and buy it.
And they're gonna buy it. Then once it sells out, you go.
So do you do? All right. So do you do like you have various different places, but is it just Connecticut, or do you go outside?
No, I have like 6 or 7 machines in Springfield, Mass.
Wow.
I have the DCF building. I have a YMCA. I have New North Citizens Council. I have a gym.
Wow.
And then in Connecticut, I have a gym in East Hartford, and then a retirement.
Are y'all listening? That's all I'm trying to say, because I am, and he's shocking me with everything.
A retirement home in South Windsor. So, and people just, they want their snacks. They want their healthy snacks.
So how do you pick what snacks goes in those machines?
I don't pick them. I let the people pick them.
Okay.
So I put a list. I leave a list with the person that's bringing me in. And I say, y'all put the snacks y'all want.
Okay.
Majority, of course, they want chips, they want snacks, they want chocolate, they want peanuts, they want, they want
good stuff.
They want junk food.
The good stuff.
Right? And then when it comes to drinks, they want their healthy energy drink, or they energy drink, they want their waters, sodas, juices, they want all that.
Right.
So, and then if I don't have enough slots to fill because all the requests that was made, I fill in the rest. And then we test it. We see what works, see what doesn't work. And if it doesn't sell, we get rid of it. We put it one man's trash is another man's treasure, so it might go somewhere else.
Right. So, that's a good idea. But the vending machine business, I would have never even thought of, but it seems like it's very lucrative because they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. You just got to stay on it, because when I say stay on it, because things expire, chips expire.
Right, absolutely.
You got to check when you go to any of these clubs, and I mean Sam's, Costco, BJ's, Restaurant Depot. You got to check the expiration dates on a lot of these things. because nobody wants to pick up a chips that's been expired a month already.
Right,
They're gonna blast your ass, put you on.
And you don't want to get things that are about to expire either.
Right. So you want to definitely try to get stuff that's way in advance, 3-4 months. Let it sit for a while and then see what happens.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, we went from talking DJing to the top floor entertainment at to vending machine.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to
like jack of all trades. Is he a jack? Like, am I bugging or like literally jack of all trades? And then he tied it all into one.
But it's all
business.
But it's all because me as a DJ and want to do different things.
No, I love that.
So let me give a shout to first of all my Hot 937 family.
Shout out Hot 937.
5:00 every day.
CT's own. We love y'all. We respect y'all, man.
Me, Jenny Boom Boom, DJ Michi, Hot Afternoon Crew.
Shout out to Jenny Boom Boom too on her podcast. It's Bad Marriage for Life. Bad Marriage for Life podcast. Shout out to Jenny Boom Boom.
Season 2 is coming, and we just did the mixtape. Shout out to my brother P Nice, Vic. Dope. We just did a mixtape for her, so go to that. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to that, and shout to her and her fiance Vic. Dope,
because we hear about them all the time on the radio. Trust me, Jenny Boom Boom do not care. She tells us what we need to know. And we respect that. Absolutely. Tune in to that Bad Marriage for Life podcast. I'm sorry, I'm all tongue twisted right now. Shout out to Craig G for coming. I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching. This is the first episode. This is the premiere. This is what we came for.
First of all, I want to thank you, and I want to congratulate you, and good luck. And
thank you.
Your team is amazing. Everybody put it together, and y'all should have seen everybody.
Thank you. Right, big shout out to we got people in the background. Big shout out to everybody.
Scrambling last minute to be on at 8:00 on the dot.
With the rain and just everything, and just trying to get it together, we did it, y'all.
Yep.
Listen, I need everybody though. Shout out to Craig G. Shout out to Hot 93.7. Shout out to the Big Talk Podcast. Before y'all go, I need y'all to stay tuned. We're going to get off. We're going to come back on. I got my boy, Kev Blake. He up next, man. I can't wait. We're going to talk that Waterbury rapper. We up next. Now, I'm going to get ratchet.
Oh, boy. Give us some more liquor.
For real. All right, we all set.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You made it so easy for you. Did. Toya said that to me, too. She was like, he's going to make it easy.